All right, welcome back, everybody. So let's go through a couple more problems. All right. So like I said, it's multiple steps. There's multiple things that we're going to have to do in order to solve these problems. All right. You're going to have to read the word problems very carefully to try to figure out exactly what they're asking you to do. So let's take a look at another word problem. Sam earns $7 each time he rakes his neighbor's lawn. He also earns $5 each week for doing chores at home. Sam wants to find out what he will earn in a week if he does chores and rakes the lawn 1, 2, and 3 times. So this is breaking it up for us. All right, let's take a look. It's telling us right here that Sam, all right, how many dollars a week is he getting? All right, Sam earns $7 for each time he rakes his neighbor's lawn. So here we have the 7 represents the dollars he gets. The T stands for how many times he rakes the lawn. That's our unknown because we don't know that yet. And then he also earns, in addition to, he also earns $5 each week for doing chores at home. So we're adding, every week he gets $5 if he does his chores. Then we have to figure out what our actual money is at the end. So let's keep on going. So it's telling us 1, 2, and 3 times. That's what the question asked over on the other side. So let's do this. So 7 is how much he makes. 1 is how, the T is how many times. 5 is the other $5 he gets for doing his chores. So if he does it 1 time, it's 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5 equals 12. All right, so let's look at the next one. If he does it 2 times, the $7 he gets for raking, now he's doing it 2 times, so we're taking 7 times 2 plus 5 equals 19. And then our last one down here, now he's doing it 3 times. So now we've got 7. Oh, why do I get a text box? That's fun. 7 times 3, because he's doing it 3 times. Can I go back to my pen? Thank you. 7 times 3 plus 5 is going to give us, what's 7 plus 5? Or 7, I'm sorry, 7 plus 7 times 3 plus 5 is going to give us 26. I was pausing there hoping that you would be doing it inside your head. All right. So let's go one more time. And this example is just showing us how you write it over and over and over again until you get the right answer. So here's our table, and this table is giving us all of our information. And you're going to have, I put a lot of tables in there in the work so you can practice it over and over again. The table, the input-output table, is going to have the equation up at the top. 2 times 9 minus x plus 3 equals y. So there's a couple steps in there. So what do we always do first? We always do the parentheses first, if there's parentheses. So that's what it's showing us over here. 9 minus 2 is giving us our 7. And then what do we do next? If we have 2 times 7 plus 3, we do our multiplication first. So now we're doing 2 times 7 gives us our 14. And then what's the last thing we do? We're going to do our addition. 14 plus 3 gives us 17, and that gives us our answer. All right? So let's look at this next one over here. Let's take this equation, 2 times 9 minus x plus 3 equals y, and let's plug in the next number. So if we do 2 times, put in our parentheses, and you should be writing this, like I said, on a scrap piece of paper, minus, and we're moving to the next part in the chart here, which is 2. I just pointed at the screen with my finger like you could see that. Minus 2 plus 3, right, equals y, which is what we're looking for our output. So what do we do first? We're going to do our subtraction first. So 9 minus 2 is 7. And then we're going to be multiplying that by 2 and then adding it to 3. So the next part is our multiplication. What's 2 times 7? It's 14. All right, and then we're going to do plus 3. And then 14 equals y. So make sure that we keep on doing this the same all the way down. Okay, equals y over here. All right, so 14 plus 3 is going to give us our 17 equals y. And that's going to be your answer. All right, let's erase this and do one more together. I'm not going to go through all of them to practice it together, because if you need to see the steps again, you can just pause this video and rewind, just click back a couple seconds and watch the steps over and over and over again to see exactly what you're supposed to be doing if you're not sure on how the steps go. Let's get back our pen. All right, so we knew that this answer was 17. All right, the next one is 3. So we're going to plug in 3 where our x is up into here. So we're going to do 2 times our parentheses 9 minus 3 more parentheses plus 3 equals our y. Okay, so let's go. What's 9 minus 3? There we go, to 6 times 2. We'll also bring down the plus 3 and bring down the y. Okay, so now we're going to do our multiplication. 6 times 2 is 12. Then bring down our plus 3. And then bring down our y. And then we're going to do 12 plus 3 is 15 equals y. And over here in our chart, we'll put our 15. Right? And that's how we go through the chart. And if we check our answers with what the book, 17, 15, and then this goes down to 13 and 11, so we can see that the pattern each time goes down by how many? 2. Good job. All right. Last one. This is just the same thing. You're going to see most of the work today, or that whatever you do, if you do it today, if you do it tomorrow, is going to have charts like this. And I'll show it to you. But we have to go through and do all of the work within these charts. So the first one right here, let me get my writing tool. Let's go green. All right. So this is telling us the equation is 5 times x, which is our output. I'm sorry, 5 plus x, which is our output, times 4 equals y. So we're going to put this 2 from our x output column into the equation. So let's do 5 plus 2. Make sure we have our parentheses multiplied by 4 equals our output y. So it's 5 times 2. Or I'm sorry, 5 plus 2. Let's say 5 times 2. That's 7. And we're going to multiply that by 4. And we're going to get 7 times 4 is 28. So our y here is 28. Right? And if we keep on going, 5 plus 3 inside of our parentheses times 4, yeesh, is going to give us what? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 times 4 equals y. Equals y. 8 times 4 is 32 equals y, and our answer is 32. I know it's a little sloppy. It's hard to write on this thing on the computer, so I do apologize for that. I'm trying to do my best for you. All right, let's do the last one. All right, where we're going to plug in 4 into the equation here. All right, so get my pen back. So we're going to do 5 plus our last input here is 4. Put it in the parentheses. If I was doing this on paper, it'd be much neater. And I'd do it all the way down. Times, I know that times is really bad, times 4 equals y. All right. So what's 5 plus 4? 5 plus 4 is 9. Multiplied by 4 equals y. What's 9 times 4? 36 equals y. And we would plug into our chart 36. Okay? And that's the work for today that you're going to be going through. Let's take a look at the Google form that I created for you. Gosh, do I have it up? Yes, I do. Here it is. Here's the Google form. Like I said, there's multiple charts. In the charts, you have to do 2 things. All right? You have to find the missing terms, all right, by plugging them into these charts and fill them out all the way. So it says, complete the table, find the missing 3 terms. So you have to plug this red number into where the red X is, do it on scrap pieces of paper so that you can find out what the actual answers are. All right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 where you have to find the missing term. And then the next one, you have to find missing 2 terms. And there's only 2 spots missing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Then we move to the word problems. Pay attention to what the question in the word problem asks. This one says, complete the chart to solve the problem. So all you have to do is solve the problem here. All right. For this one, it says, how many miles? So you're telling me how many miles. This one says, find the error in this. So you're going to tell me what they did wrong. You're probably going to have to do that in a complete sentence. Whatever your sentence is isn't going to match to what I wrote. So remember, I always grade these and send them back to you so that you know what the actual correct answer is. This one says, write the equation. All right, so you got to make sure that you write the equation first. You're not telling me what the answer is. You're going to tell me what the x plus minus y parentheses equals y, whatever the equation is, you're writing it here. Then you're actually solving the problem and telling me how many baseballs were hit. Same thing for this one. You're going to write the equation, not tell me the answer. There's going to be letters and numbers in the equation. Then you're going to tell me the answer. And then there's a multiple choice. That's your work. This is going to be due Monday. Ms. Davis, Ms. Keogh, and I are holding our general Google Meets today at 10 and 1 o'clock. If you have any questions about the quiz or any questions about this or any questions for Ms. Keogh or any questions for Ms. Davis about the science, hopefully we'll see you there. Other than that, I'm not going to post a video tomorrow because this is what's going to go up for tomorrow. And have yourselves a great weekend because it's supposed to be gorgeous out tomorrow. It's gorgeous out today. Tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer. And I think the weekend's supposed to be nice as well. So everybody have a great weekend. And I will see you hopefully this afternoon for our Google Meets. Adios, everybody.